from welfare checks to private jets, from plumber's apprentice to $100 million paydays. Conor McGregor didn't just fight his way to the top. He talked, partied, and spent his way into legend status, whiskey empire, supercars, and knockouts that changed combat sports forever. This is Conor McGregor's millionaire madness. Conor McGregor changed the fight game. Before him, UFC fighters earned modest purses. After him, they became global stars with millionaire bank accounts. His trash talk sold pay-per-views. His left hand shut the lights out. His fashion, cars, and controversies made tabloid gold. From welfare in Dublin to Forbes' highest-paid athlete, McGregor turned swagger into wealth. Mansions, Rolls-Royces, yachts, whiskey, and constant chaos. He lives without boundaries. But beyond the showmanship is a fighter who became double champion and a businessman who built an empire. Let's explore the wild rise of the notorious Conor McGregor, Dublin roots to cage dreams. Born July 14, 1988. In Crumlin, Dublin, McGregor grew up in a working-class family. His parents, Tony and Margaret, supported him and his sisters. But money was always tight. As a teen, Conor worked as a plumber's apprentice. Long days on construction sites made him restless. His passion lived in the boxing gym. By 18, he discovered MMA under coach John Kavanagh at Straight Blast Gym. He collected welfare checks while training full-time. Critics mocked him, but he called it an investment in his future. Early fights in tiny Irish promotions paid a few €100. Crowds were small, but McGregor's knockouts and swagger stood out. He predicted finishes, then delivered. The confidence wasn't fake, it was destiny. The UFC breakthrough. In 2013, the UFC signed him. Against Marcus Brimage, McGregor scored a 67-second knockout. Post-fight, he called himself a future champion. Many laughed, but he was serious. One by one, opponents fell. Diego Brandao, Dustin Poirier, Dennis Siver, all beaten by his precision left hand. His press conferences became a must-watch. He insulted, predicted, and backed everything up. The interim title fight against Chad Mendes showed resilience. After being wrestled and bloodied, McGregor landed his signature left. Mendes collapsed. 3 months later came Jose Aldo. Aldo had ruled featherweight for a decade. 13 seconds after the bell, Aldo was unconscious. McGregor had arrived as the UFC's biggest star, double champion history. One belt wasn't enough. In November 2016, McGregor moved up to fight lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez. Critics said the size difference would expose him. Instead, McGregor dominated, scoring 4 knockdowns before finishing Alvarez in round 2. He became the first fighter to hold 2 UFC titles simultaneously. That moment defined his fighting legacy. His striking precision, timing, and composure ranked among the best in MMA. But instead of defending his belts, he looked beyond the octagon. The Mayweather money grab. August 2017. McGregor boxed Floyd Mayweather. On paper, it was absurd. Mayweather was 49-0. McGregor had 0 professional boxing matches. But his promotional brilliance sold the event as a once-in-a-lifetime spectacle. The press tour was outrageous, custom suits, insults, and drama. Fans worldwide tuned in. The fight itself, predictable. Mayweather outclassed him, winning by TKO in the 10th round. But McGregor walked away with over $100 million. Critics said it was a circus. McGregor called it a business genius. Either way, he proved fighters could cross sports and earn generational wealth. The Khabib feud. If Mayweather was about money, Khabib Nurmagomedov was about pride. Their rivalry spiraled into chaos. He infamously threw a dolly through a bus window before UFC 223, injuring fighters and drawing legal trouble. When they finally met in October 2018, Khabib dominated with wrestling. McGregor tapped in round 4. Afterward, Khabib jumped the cage, sparking an all-out brawl. The loss damaged his aura, showing clear weaknesses on the ground: whiskey and wealth. While fights slowed, business boomed. In 2018, McGregor launched Proper Number, 12 Irish whiskey. The brand exploded, becoming Ireland's fastest-selling spirit. By 2021, he sold a majority stake in a deal reportedly worth $600 million. McGregor also launched fashion lines, gyms, and fitness apps. His designer suits, expensive watches, and flashy lifestyle turned him into more than a fighter. He became a global brand: cars, yachts, and mansions. McGregor's garage looks like a luxury showroom: Rolls-Royce Phantom, Lamborghini Aventador, Bentleys, Range Rovers, and BMWs, worth millions combined. He even owns a $3.6 million Lamborghini yacht dubbed Supercar of the Sea. His watch collection includes Rolexes and Patek Philippe's worth hundreds of thousands. He wears them casually, often flaunting them online. At home, he lives in luxury. His $2 million Kildare mansion features a gym, pool, and horse stables. He also owns property in Spain and Las Vegas. Despite fame, Ireland remains his anchor. Controversies and crashes. McGregor's fame comes with drama. He's faced multiple legal troubles, from pub altercations to assault charges. A viral 2019 video showed him punching an older man in a Dublin bar. Sexual assault allegations further hurt his image. With sponsors distancing themselves, his social media often crosses lines, targeting opponents' families and sparking outrage. Rumors about substance abuse and erratic behavior persist. The same boldness that made him a star also threatens his reputation. Comebacks and setbacks. In January 2020, McGregor returned with a 40-second knockout of Donald Cerrone. It felt like vintage Conor. But against Dustin Poirier in 2021, he suffered back-to-back losses. The trilogy ended with a broken leg, sidelining him for over a year. Since then, speculation has grown. Does McGregor still have the hunger to compete at the highest level? Or has wealth replaced his competitive fire? A life without limits. On Instagram, McGregor flaunts jets, designer clothes, and champagne worth thousands. He travels with an entourage, supporting dozens of friends and family. To critics, it's excess. To fans, it's proof of his success. Through it all, Dee Devlin, his longtime partner, remains by his side. Together they have 4 children. She knew him before the fame, grounding him through the chaos. Physically, he looks bulkier now, sparking debates about whether he's training for a comeback or just enjoying life. Either way, his millionaire madness continues. Conor McGregor's journey is modern mythology, rags to riches through fists, words, and fearless ambition. He changed combat sports forever, showing fighters they could be wealthy global icons. His story includes UFC titles, massive business wins, and a string of controversies. He is proof that belief, backed by skill, creates opportunities others can't imagine. But his saga also warns about excess and the cost of fame. McGregor achieved everything he promised. Whether his legacy ends with redemption or chaos depends on what matters most: money, respect, or victory. Is McGregor done as an elite fighter, or will he shock the world again? Drop your take below. Hit like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.